Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Cities Skylines. We are playing on the Campus DLC, as well as all the other DLCs to date. And we have started a fresh game, although it has been a week since I last loaded up the series because I just recently got back from vacation, as many of you who have been following the series thus far probably already know. And we've got quite the poop lake, or not poop lake, I guess the poop stream to the ocean, or whatever, going on through our island here. But that's fine. This is the gross end of town. We really just want to look at this nice beach here. And there we go. Look how nice that is. It is just beautiful. Eventually, we're going to build up this beach, and this is going to be a great location. Eventually, we will probably move our sewage system somewhere else, although I don't know where. It would have to be like way down here because, you know, we've got these nice beaches and locations like over here, and, you know, we don't really want people swimming in that stuff. Anywho, I'm here on free fly mode just because it looks a little bit more pretty than regular mode, and things are looking a little nice. I think we're, you know, let's head back into the actual game view. There we go. A little less pretty, but still pretty nice anyway. So we have our little town going on, and I believe we are what? A big town? Yes, big town. I'm sorry, busy town. Right. So we need to reach to 3,400. We're almost there. We just haven't quite gotten there yet. We'll get to big town here shortly, at which point we're going to get a number of different things. Did I see in big town? Yeah, we get campus areas. So we can start the campus stuff, although we probably will just because it's the new stuff, but it is quite expensive in my little trial and error run here, but city's growing, that's all that's important. We've got the big farming complex over here, the Big Al farming complex, Big Al agricultural park, which I believe built in the last episode. So this is all sort of specialized industry over here, although I think we still have some non-specializations, more just farming specializations. So we've got a weird little thing going on here, but it's pretty darn expensive to really build out the industry stuff, like the stuff from the Industries DLC. So we're sort of like, you know, filling in the gaps with regular farming industry, and then like we'll plop down actual agricultural industries down here as we go through. We might move this at some point, I believe we talked about. Anywho, I've been reading up on some of the comments here, and someone had suggested that we probably shouldn't put houses in our roundabouts, and that's probably a good idea, although I really like this roundabout here. I know it's probably not conducive to traffic and so on and so forth, but this roundabout is not connected to anything besides this way right here. And I know this intersection is not the greatest, but for the most part this is all residential, and so I'm not going to be too concerned. Plus I like it. I think it looks kind of cool, despite the interior areas. Like having a house in here would be pretty darn cramped, I will admit, but I do like this little bit here. Now up here on the other hand, we could probably look to get rid of some of the housing areas up here, and I'm wondering about like putting in a little park or something in the interior of the roundabout. I'd like to keep the housing on the outside for right now, because we really don't have much connected up here, so it's not going to be a high trafficked area, but once we get sort of more development up in the coast area, then yeah, this is going to become a kind of a crazy junction. But for right now, we're just branching off of this neighborhood. What we might end up doing is running a proper artery, or an avenue artery into this area to feed this area instead of going through our little neighborhood here. But that's down the line. We're still small enough. We're not really getting too many traffic issues, if my memory serves correctly. If we take a look at our overlays here, we've got the transport. Where's the traffic one? That's the car, if I'm not mistaken. Get that out of there. There it is. Traffic. So, I mean, it is nighttime, so it's not super great, illustration. We got a little traffic over here in the agricultural area. Not, no backups is what the big deal is. You're going into here. Look at all these trucks. Well, yeah, that is kind of an issue, I will say. What I might do is put a roundabout over here. I mean, we don't have... Well, we do have access to the on-ramps and off-ramps at this point, so we could potentially do something along those lines. Because this is kind of becoming a bottleneck a little bit. And honestly, it might help to remove this, these districts here. Or these items. Just get those out of there, then trucks aren't slowing down on this off street. I think I like that. At least for now. I mean, we could always put them back. I mean, I guess I could have... Ooh, busy town. Alright, so we've got that. I'll have to finish that thought here in a little bit. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, big town is the next one. Don't wait. So we've got the busy town. Excellent. What we've got now are a few level 4 unique buildings. Leisure and tourism, sightseeing buses, which we haven't really done any policies or anything like that yet. Got some new roads. The pretty stuff. Excellent. All right. So yeah, what are we going to do with our industry area over here? So we could have kept those things and like moved the ramps and everything, and it might be time to expand this into a highway. Now that we actually have it, and we do have some money, so that is, something. If we take a look at our services, do we actually, yeah, we do have a firehouse there. Police, we don't have many jails. In fact, we have no coverage over in this area for police. How much is the big police station? Woo. Way too much. Way too much. Yeah, do we want to, like, police over here? I don't want to get rid of that big thing. Would be a good place. I guess maybe like down here. You know what? Let's put it over. I kind of wanted to get some in here, but I guess we're gonna just have to deal. Let's put some over here. We'll put some services there. Get these people a little bit of police services. Education-wise, our education is not the greatest, but we're still in the yellow. We have... Where did we put the high school? All right, we put the high school over here. Still haven't gotten to the university, although we do have some alternatives. Institute of Creative Arts. Prestigious school, specializing in creative arts, educates teens, and alternative to high school. Yeah, not really what we're looking for. Used for discovery, observation, yeah, telescope, dish, yeah, all that stuff, which we're not really looking to do at this point. Could get some buses, some public transportation. Got the tram. We've got ships now. Ferrying. We don't really have the money to like really expand this. Plus, I'd like to get some more territory here. Just out of curiosity, how much is it to buy these? Oh, they're pretty darn cheap, actually. We might go and do some territory expansions. I just want to keep going through our services and make sure they're all set up. Landfill's getting a little worse for wear. Industries, yeah, industry wear. Okay, I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to look to expand a little bit. We've got some demand for some things. Ooh, we got a fire in town there. Where are we going to go? Well, if we zoom out here, what I want to see is natural resources. We've got stuff over here, which I'd like to set up some like more agricultural, like move our agricultural district over here. Because what I really want is like high density on this island. This island I really want to be sort of like the main hub, I guess, of shopping. Well, I don't know, because I want the beach to be like a tourism area. And then sort of the interior to be like sort of shopping and like high-rise apartments and so on and so forth. So for very high density items on this island with like a park area for the beach for people to visit and so on and so forth. So like a tourism location. That's like my long-term goal for this starting location. So we're definitely going to be moving Big Al's complex elsewhere, as well as like the shitty industrial zone area over here. We're definitely going to get rid of that and move this stuff elsewhere. Problem is, we're not really making a lot of money, and I feel like I should have let this go, because I feel like at the end of last episode, I meant to come back and like let this run a little bit, but unfortunately, we did not do that. Not sure why my increase isn't working here. Okay, there we go. It's hitting the wrong button, that's why. Alright, so what are we going to do? Let's go ahead. I'm not going to buy all the way out here, but what if we buy over here? Because we got this nice beach over here as well. We could be doing something with. Alternatively, we could just start building out or working on our infrastructure. Expanding our roads, putting down more commercial zones, and so on and so forth. Which, you know, might be a thing. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start with a sort of a general feel for where we're going to go later on. Let's branch off of the roundabout that we've got here. We're going to be bulldozing some nice old houses, but that's going to be okay. I guess that's sort of lined up. Do I want to change this around? I kind of want to make this a proper avenue now. Now that we have a few bucks, just make it a little bit nicer in here. Yeah, that's not great. Let's do something like this. I'm going to bulldoze the center lane here. And we'll go with some nice avenues here. Ooh, you're not going to let me do it, are you? No! Well, that's not great. We're a bit too big here. Do we want to... We probably do want to bulldoze all this and, like, start fresh. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Oh, right. Is this the cemetery? No, it's connected here. But it's still going to be sort of in the way. We might have to move the cemetery, which is going to be kind of annoying because of reasons. Let's get you out of there, and I guess this is going to be getting out of there as well. We're going to have to like really sort of figure this out. All right, I want the nice long roads, so let's do... Might have to do it up here, actually. What is this? That's the firehouse. So we're going to take you and just move you. Say right there. You can't be... Wait, you can be moved already. Okay. I guess we just haven't gotten enough people yet. So we're going to put you right there. What is any of these other buildings movable? Pharmacy, busy corner. Oh, right, the high school. Right. Okay, we're going to put the high school somewhere else. Where? I have no idea. Still would like it, like, nearby. this going to be enough room? Maybe I can squeeze in the road regardless. So let me see here. This is a 6-lane. I do kind of want the 6-lane as by my central avenue on this road. Because I wanted to come up here and then sort of branch across and go this way. But maybe we want... because I kind of like this interior, so I don't think we're going to mess with that. Yeah, let's get just a bit. I'll leave a little bit of room in between them. So, that's not quite the same length, unfortunately. Let's move this over here and go to there. Alright, that I think is gonna work. We'll try to build something along the center, like get it really nice looking with some paths and so on and so forth. And trees and you know, the likes. Alright, so with that we need to redo this entrance. Or at least... Well, I don't think we're going to redo it. I think we're just going to plop it in. So let's do 2 lanes into there. Okay, and then this into there. Now, do we want this to be a one-way now? Probably. Probably. Alright, you are going to go one way. Alright, we're basically setting up. Ultimately, I think I'm going to move the on-ramp elsewhere. Or at least, you know, do a bit like... No, I mean, the one... Yeah, this is fun. Really, we could probably just do with one central avenue here as opposed to the dual avenues. And you know what? Maybe that's what we want to do now that I think about it. I mean, I like the idea of the central avenue, but I don't know if we need something that crazy. So let's go down here. Try to get this to sort of be matched up there. Go that way, straight down. We'll grab another one of these. You're going to go in there, and then you are going to branch off here. And we've got lights here, which... Is that needed? Ooh. That's not really what I wanted. I want, two-way sound barriers. This, I think, is... Yes. There we go. No lights. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Alright, so let's go back to our avenue here. Spending a lot of money, but see if we can redo some of these connections. This, I think, can go back over here, at least for now. Go and plop a one there. And then I guess we'll keep going that way. Yeah. It's a little fine. We'll see how that does. This area is going to be most definitely changed. We might expand, as we expand up here, we might add another intersection up this way. But for right now, I just wanted to get this thing, the central avenue, situated. And then what we can do is we can start branching off and work our way up over here with it. Let's grab the nice one. Again, we don't have to use the nice route, but kind of like it. Let's throw these down just to give myself a little bit more room here. Do I want to go... So if I look, I'm mainly going to want this sort of be back a little bit. This avenue needs to be back a wee bit. If I grab you and loop you around... Too close to the coast there. I'll go. Let's get around here. Grab you. Try and make a nicer angular turn here. And go straight a wee bit more. There. There we go. I think I like that. Back it up a little bit. There. Switch back to a straight tool and go this way. Alright, so we spent a good bit of money on that, and it looks a little goofy. I will acknowledge. Does it? I don't like how it, elevated this platform here. I'm not a fan of that. But we will, I think, have to deal. I'm gonna expand this a little bit more up this way. And then add in a few areas for some shops. There. There to there. Ugh. Wish that was not so bad. Aww. Do that. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's grab you. I might just do a big block of commercial over here. Traffic will be a bit of an issue if we dump a lot of commercial in this area. Put you there. Put some maybe we'll just put some housing in here. Yeah, I like that. And then I think I'm gonna start putting some commercial on the highway, especially down here by the coast where our tourism is gonna be. So what we might do is start doing something along those lines. And I really like this kind of housing area, but maybe we want to get rid of it and sort of expand out this way with some housing, or not housing, with some commercial. Whoa, we're getting hit by power issues. The power is going out. Let's just get a few areas for some more of that. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, forgot about that. All right. We're gonna need a little bit of a jump across there. Good stuff. All right, that should do it. All right, so we've got this big long road, which is kind of annoying, but we're prepping for the future is what we're doing. Really should start putting some more stuff into these locations. I still like to keep this area rather clear for the most part. There's something to be said about just doing a highway with this instead of the main artery. Ooh, missed a bit of a thing here. Some water. For 40. There we go. Might as well go out another room. There we go. And then this will just go along. Okay, how's our water? Water's fine. Power is okay. We still have a lot of demand for commercial. I mean, it's coming in. But what I might do is get a little bit of commercial in this little town here, or this little neighborhood. You know, a little neighborhood shop market, at least for now. We might be changing a lot of this up come our late game here. Money's coming in quite steadily. Not a concern right now. Things are going pretty well. One thing we could do, and I don't know if I did it yet, to help with our taxation. Oh, we haven't done that yet. Yeah, we haven't gotten there. We need 5,000. But I was gonna do like encourage business. Oh wait, this one. What do we need for this? 7,000. We want to encourage business and so on and so forth. As that our small business enthusiasts will help our income quite a bit when we get there. We still have a ways to go to get to that area. All right, do we want to add in some more commercial? I think the answer is yes. Or not commercial, residential. And I'm thinking along this line here. I wonder, is there a way for me to get up and over this without like going insanely crazy here? Because okay, plus oh right, page up. Look at that. Oh, snap. Come on. We had it. There. All right. It's a weird, this is a weird park, granted. But I kind of want, like, some coastal houses here. Like we had before. Just keep this line going all the way out to the water pumps here. Would be nice if I could get those lower, but nah. I could with the nudge it tool or whatever that is, move it tool, but oof, that is quite the road there. Get rid of you, and then let's see if we can sort of squeeze this stuff together here. Parks, pathways. I think that's connected. Yeah. It's still connected. It's not as, what I'd really like is for this to, like, go around and connect up, but we're not going to worry too much about it. It's going to get deleted because we need to sort of get this in a little bit better shape here. There we go. Looks a little better. Alright, so let's get some housing going down here. Can we delete this yet? I'd like to get rid of these power lines. We'll have to add in some more, at least for now. But we can do that over here. Go there, and then all up along this coast, put in some residential. Ooh, let's get rid of you. Okay, and just do like a sweep like this. Make sure you've got water, and you do. Let's see how these things come in. Yeah, overlooking the water there. Not bad. Now we could, like, help this along. Not help it along, but put some waterways. So, like, a key here. Let's see, how best to do this. Like this. Which actually, I kind of like. Now, Now, I don't know if it's going to dismantle some of these houses. Can I turn off? Don't snap, please. There we go. Let's see if we can get this looking somewhat decently of a shoreline. Using the key. Yeah, it looks a little nicer. In fact, like, I kind of like the stuff over here. The cliffs over here, but, you know, maybe over here we do the key. Because it's a little bit lower elevation and doesn't look as nice in terms of the, you know, the higher elevation over here. And then I feel like what we can then do is do something like this. Come on. Come on. Does that connect to the key? No, it doesn't. It would be nice if it did connect, but it doesn't look like it does. All right, so can we somehow? Oh, now I wish I hadn't deleted that. Because there's no area over here to connect up with. I'm going to have to connect it over here. We'll just put that back for right now. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with this, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so we've gone on long enough in this episode, so we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in the video. Next episode, we will continue to expand. What I might do is allow the game to run a little bit in between episodes this time, I promise, just to accumulate some more money and maybe grow the city a little bit before the next episode. So we'll see what we can do. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more content, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we will see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.